time.
Whoa!
We've dissected the maggot-infested corpse of this week's house action and packed it into freezer bag portions, all ready to serve up in question-sized form. Tasty. Either side of me are two teams. Our first team captain loves Big Brother so much that she went straight back in only 20 minutes after winning. We can't seem to get rid of her either. It's Josie Gibson. Opposing team captain was a long losing streak. He had a long losing streak, he did. But then he paired up with Kerry Katona and it was a match made in heaven. So he's got more in common with Lucian than just his good looks. It's Jamie East. Josie, what home counties hunk have you brought with you tonight?
Well, I've got a bit of a TV legend. He was in Big Brother 9, Celebrity Big Brother 9. Oh, he's lovely. He came second, didn't you? But he was always going to be my first. I love him, and it's Terry Christian.
Wait a minute. Can I just say, what is all this home counties nonsense? I'm from the capital of Britain.
You're from
Manchester.
You're from Manchester, right?
Cock of the North.
Shock.
Capital of Europe.
Shock. That's an exclusive from Manchester. Never have guessed. And Jamie, who's bringing the brains to your team this week?
My teammate is a belly dancing beauty.
True.
Who thinks George Ramsay is the President of England. With knowledge like that, I'm really glad she's on my side tonight. It's Tassie Jackson!
At the end of the show, one team will be leaving with a mystery money can't buy star prize item taken directly from the Big Brother house. And it's not Tashi. It's only been a week since the housemates moved in, but already we've had snogs, we've had willy windmills and poo on toilet seats. And who said light entertainment was dead? It's not, is it? Let's remind ourselves of everything that's been going down in the bungalow this week.
I want to know what your next move is.
That guy will backstab you in a second.
No one pulls their bloody weight.
And I'm not here to fit in.
Just have to make sure that we're open for other people to come in.
Right, take Ali.
It's literally coming out my fucking panty.
Tell you what, boys.
What?
That's awful.
Do a stack of the J.
No!
Broccoli's one of my favourite vegetables.
Don't eat beef, eat fox.
So sad.
All housemates will be coming.
I'm in love with Louise.
Got a serious BO problem.
Push me.
Ooh. It was disgusting.
Turning J.
Have a bit of sex.
God, I don't like her.
They are a naughty lot. Now, Josie, the housemates have been punished for trashing the house. They've have to have cold showers now, no hot water, and they've had their electrics cut. How do you feel about that? Is that punishment enough?
I think that's big punishment. Yeah, it wasn't punishment for me, because obviously I got brought up with my mum, and we used to travel round, and we didn't have a lot of cold hot water anyway. So
you're like, whatever,
yeah,
get over it.
Yeah. So it was all right for me.
How long do you think they'll last? Because do you think they're wusses? Will they survive?
I think Jay will do it. I think, who's the one that's been getting on my nerves? Rebecca.
I don't know.
I think Rebecca will suffer.
She'll pick up a fuss.
Yeah.
They haven't got straighteners, they can't style their hair. For Tom alone, that's going to surely be devastating, no?
He's got curly hair, babe.
Yeah, he curls it. Have you not seen him with the tongues?
You're joking.
No, I am joking. What do you think would be a more appropriate punishment?
No fags.
Because in the past they've had all sorts of things. They've had the prize money going down second by second.
I reckon it should torture them.
Torture them.
Yeah, like that would be
Okay.
I know that sounds evil and that, but really.
I'm getting a yes from the producers there. Yeah, that's approved. That's approved. Alcohol's gone. Do you think that would be actually the hardest thing? Because that's what gets a lot of people through. Is that not right, Terry?
We used to think about it every day because it takes the edge off. That was every visit I had to the diary room, even if it was can you help? Can you tidy up a bit? It'd be like, can we have something to drink?
I'll do you a deal. I'll do you a deal.
Well, they only gave you 2 cans at a time. That was Channel 4 for you.
For me, the series is sort of over now. British music and television has changed forever. There's been a watershed, a new dawn, if you like. Let me just remind you.
Tashi's out and she got booed. I don't know what to do because they just want to do her. I don't know what to see. Man, them don't know who to pre because I'm me, you're them. And what am I meant to do then? She's up there stronger than me. I would have cried, trust me. I'm ADE and I rhyme daily and I don't know what to do because these guys, they want to boo her. Girls, they want to boo her. I couldn't even be her. She's just real, genuine. Is that just a word I don't know anymore? In here, you can never tell what the public think because you just don't know.
Oh, okay. Wow. That was moving. That was deeply moving. Louise alone, I think, doing her sort of like body popping to it was quite disturbing. Well, Jamie,
I think
thoughts?
she was taking a mickey, to be honest.
I don't know. She was feeling it. There was music in her blood.
She was thinking we're sending people with clavers on.
What does who to pre mean? I don't
think we're urban.
To please. I think he was just trying to say, look, it's very charming. I'm very flattered.
I mean, he is.
Don't be, it was shit.
But it was pretty appalling, but like I think he couldn't find any better words to rhyme, so he's using things like
There was no rhyme. Speaking with
ADE. Josie and Terry for 5 points. Here's your big question of the week, and don't worry, it doesn't rhyme. What did Aaron tell Tom he tasted after their snog?
A whole new future ahead of him.
Just heaven on earth.
Was it biscuits?
A sneak preview of hell.
Which one's it going to be? I think that sounds likely, Terry.
Pork.
I had to whisper.
I love that he's mouthing it.
Pork, was it?
Pork. Okay, let's see if you're right.
Broccoli.
Go. You taste the broccoli. He's broccoli tasting.
We knew it was some
You
form of
said
meat.
pork and biscuits, and it was neither. It was broccoli, so no points for you, but quite gross anyway. Aaron said in his application that he planned to play housemates off against each other. Is that what he's doing with Tom and Faye?
Well, I think he is. Like, I think Aaron don't really know how to act in there yet. I think he feels quite uncomfortable with himself.
He's a serial flirt, though.
I think he's just disgusted that none of them are intellectual enough to realise that Orson Welles wrote the book 1984 in the 80s.
He was like, damn, I didn't have Wikipedia. This is so frustrating. Faye's confessed to liking him. Is that a big error, or is it a match made in heaven?
I think they're quite well suited, actually. I think.
You think that could be love? Well, we'll see. We'll see. That round was so high scoring that I couldn't possibly handle adding it up all on my own. I need some sort of boffin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's scorer.
He's got a degree in physics. He invented the time-delay toaster. Thanks for that. And he had his gallbladder removed after a post-eviction binge. It's the 13th most popular housemate of all time, John Tickle.
What do I say? Welcome, John.
Oh, my scoreboard's stuck to me.
Oh, and I had such high hopes for you because you are you saw the highest GCSE results in your class. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Me too. High five. Virtual high five. Hey, yeah.
Well done, partner.
Round of applause for that, surely. So, can you tell what's going on with that toaster invention of yours?
Oh, I'm afraid the toaster invention got nowhere. It crashed and burned. The toaster companies weren't
a round of applause for
interested.
the crashed and burned pun, surely. Crashed and burned. Well, let's put that brain of yours to the test. What are the scores?
Hold on a sec. We didn't even get asked the question.
I thought you'd noticed that. Fine. Shall we give them a question?
Yeah.
Oh, let's give them I've been trying to fix this since the beginning, but you noticed. Okay, fine. Jamie and Tashi.
What?
For 5 points. For 5 points, here's your own big question of the week, since you demanded it.
What's my name?
Which two housemates confronted Heaven about secretly eating the chocolate?
Oh shit! I was there.
You don't have to buzz. You've caught me out.
No, you don't have to buzz.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's easy.
Okay.
Come on.
Shut your face. You didn't know it was broccoli.
You've
Look.
got an easy one.
Chocolate. Who do you think could be a chocolate fiend?
Well, it's Rebecca, wasn't it? One of them.
Well, Rebecca was. Oh, who confronted it or who ate it?
Who admitted to her?
To eating it.
They confronted Heaven about secretly eating it.
Who?
I can't explain any more of the words in the question. We've done confronted.
Can you repeat the question?
What? Who confronted?
Which two housemates confronted Heaven about secretly eating the chocolate? I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
Okay, it was...
2 names.
Rebecca?
Yeah, Rebecca.
One more name.
And,
I'm going to have to...
And Aden.
Okay, let's see if you're right.
Can we get a bonus?
Someone's told me that Heaven's been having chocolate or something, like one for you and one for me, or something like that in the storeroom. And the reason we've come in here is to talk to you is because we think you're a nice person.
You were there.
It was Faye and Rebecca. They begged me for a question and they still got it wrong. Okay, so what are the scores, please, John?
No points there?
No points, no points.
Right, both teams languishing in the blocks. It's 0 points to Team Jamie and no points also to Team Josie.
Shameful. Right, teams, it's caption time now. Here, as ever, is a moment frozen in time. Use the commercial break to organise words into such a fashion that folk might turn up their mouths like this. Something better than, I've never noticed a small bush in the garden before. Oh, look, there's one. See you in a minute. Based incisive comment, behind-the-scenes extras, and the odd cock shot. Before the break, I showed you this picture. You looked at it, and I instructed you to write down a caption. Did you do as you were told? Well, some people in the World Wide Web have had a go. Don Don's Richo said, maybe Alex might find her lost lipstick in there. Ooh, ouch. Josie, what potentially libelous filth have your team come up with?
I had to write it down in case I forgot it, but I thought I'd come up with this. It's a bit gross. Maisie demonstrates high hopes to present the next Tampax application advert.
And I can picture it. Terry, I'm coming to you for a cleaner one, and that's probably not wise, is it?
No. Do you know, I just thought I'd shove this one in. No, Paddy. Paddy, he did say that the crack was good in there.
The best.
He wouldn't say that though, would he?
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Also, I knew he was going to win because there's no way they'd evict him.
Right, Jamie and Tashi, phlegm up your answers for me, please.
Mine was, I knew dogs cut their legs, but I wasn't sure about bitches.
She might be. Okay, Tashi.
Okay, Maisie decides to show her lovely vagina to a grateful cameraman.
Oh, well, it's
That's
just saying,
factual.
It's saying what you see.
Yeah,
it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but
mirror.
safe to say that Sun journalists can sleep easy. I think the 5 points will go to Josie and Team Josie. Mr. Tickle, can you tally up those scores, please?
Well, that's a startling thing there, but Team Jamie are still in the blocks, 0 points. An amazing early lead for Team Josie with 5 points!
Nail-biting. So on to our next round. Now, life in the house isn't all just about getting your babby's arm out and jumping in a pool with a hot model and a female wrestler. No. Sometimes it can be as tedious as watching a den trying to cuddle inside Rebecca's vagina. But we here at Bet on the Side believe every moment in the house should be cherished. Take this clip, for example. Some say dull, others say hidden depths. Watch it very carefully because there will be questions afterwards, kids. Oh, and don't be distracted by Carol. She's just reminiscing about her old school disco. Run, BT.
Cleaning cupboard, but I haven't got them in my drawer. They're just on the side for everyone. Yeah. And then they said, we need you to put them back.
Come on. Okay, teams, did you keep your eyes on the prize or were you blown away by Britney Spears? Fingers on buzzers, please. 5 points for a correct answer. Here we go. What is Tashi wearing? In the clip.
Big brother, me fanny
Team
black top.
Team Josie.
A black top with a leopard print bra.
That's now. And in the clip. Team Jamie, I'm
I think I should get that.
Yeah, no, a yellow, long to the floor maxi dress from a boutique in Bristol.
I'm going to get you a yellow dress. Okay, what colour flower does Tashi have in her hair? In the clip.
My boobies are coming out to play.
Yes, they are. Team Jamie.
My boobies are coming out to play.
Cheers for that. I heard it the first time.
I was wearing a pink flower in my hair.
It was in fact red.
No, it was pink.
How many housemates are outside enjoying the sun?
Big brother, me fanny
I know. We called NHS Direct. Josie.
10 inches. It was 7.
It was 9, in fact.
Wow.
Amazing. And Tashi stands landing?
Can't count.
Team Jamie?
On the bridge.
The bridge over the pool, correct. Which housemate flicks their leg up? Team Jamie?
Maisie.
It was Tom.
Big brother, me fanny out.
Which? It was Tom, apparently. Which female housemate is sunbathing on the sunbed? Team Tashi, apparently. I thought you knew. It was Alex. Which housemate sat by the pool? Team Jamie.
Anton.
Correct. How many sunbeds can you see?
Big brother, me fanny out.
Team Jamie. How many? It was 3. Which housemate? Oh, can we just say that again?
I'm not doing a poo, are you?
No, I'm not doing a poo.
Oh, someone's done something, and that familiar noise means it's the end of the round. John, you're a scientist, right?
Yeah.
Where do the giants come from?
Giants only exist in the minds of the ignorant and small children.
Right. So who would that be in the house?
Well, heaven for a start.
I guess, yeah.
But you could name quite a few of them.
What do you think's in Heaven's special spirulina drink?
Ooh, Lord knows.
I can have a go. Yeah. You won't get any points for it.
Do you know?
Okay, because
There's
I'm getting so
something psychedelic in
confused,
there.
and I'm getting high off the spirulina. What are the scores, please?
I have absolutely no idea, but let's call it 5 points to Team Josie and 15 points to Team Jamie!
Thank you, John. Before the housemates packed up and headed for fame and fortune on the golden streets of Boreham Wood, that's the patch between cash converters and peacocks, we asked them to take just a few of their treasured possessions. Oh my God, that spirulina has gone straight to my head. Take a few snaps of their treasured possessions. Behind each team, under a showbiz cloth, is the fruits of that labour. Okay, each team has 4 pictures. All you have to do is pair the photos with the relevant housemate. There'll be 1 housemate left with no possessions, the Pete Bennett, if you like. It's a big 5 points for every one you guess correctly. Team Josie, you go first. Remove the cloth. Wow. Okay, you've got 20 seconds. Go.
What's that?
Say that.
We've got massage oil, a convertible car, a window-fitting suction pad, and a tub of gravy. 10 seconds left.
I think that's Rebecca for Blake's Day.
You've only got 10 seconds. You need to go. 5 seconds now.
That's Arden because he's a sucker.
Okay,
Louise.
1 second. Please place them on. Okay, that's time up. Okay. You've only got, okay, you need to stop, Josie, otherwise I will get you arrested. Okay, you've only got 1 right, but I'm going to give you an extra 5 seconds to do any mixing round that you want to do, okay? Go.
Right, okay, come on, Sarah, don't let me down. I think that it would be, I think,
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Whoa, what is going down? Okay, right. Let's have a look then who you've given. Rebecca the massage oil, Louise the convertible car, Dan the suctiony thing, and someone the suctiony thing. Okay, let's see what the right answers are. Oh, so in fact you got none right. The massage oil is a Den's. He could have done with a bit of that for Rebecca's feet. The car belongs to Alex. She's called Tiffany, of course. The window-fitting suction pad, which is hard to say, is Harry's, part of some sort of elaborate sex game, I'm told. And the gravy is Louise's. She admits to picking her skin and then eating it, but I don't know if that's with the gravy. Okay, so 0 points. So another successful round. Jamie, over to your team. 4 items, 5 housemates, 20 seconds. Away you go.
Well, I'm going to go for Mark.
Yeah. They've got a fishy toilet seat, teddy bears,
Maisie,
an outdoor bar,
Jay's
and
gotta be the
swimming
outdoor.
awards.
Jay's got to be the
They've got to pick between Maisie, Mark, Jay, Faye, and
Maisie in the bottom
Anton.
seat.
I got all these.
Whoa!
5 seconds
Steady
left,
on there,
guys.
love.
Okay. And that is
I think we're pretty relaxed.
time up. Okay. You've got 2 right. I'm going to give you the same 5 seconds to see if you can get any more. Okay, off you go.
Maisie.
Maisie for that one.
Maisie for that one, Faye for that one. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Let's see what the correct answers were. So the toilet seat was Anton's. He claims that his house is a Playboy mansion. Well, it smells a bit and there's lots of tissues everywhere. The teddies were Maisie's. A furry little face and dead eyes. That's Maisie. The outdoor bar is all part of Jay's bachelor pad. Yeah, surely.
Come on!
It's all part of Jay's bachelor pad. I think we can imagine the horrors that have occurred there, can't we?
Yeah.
And the swimming awards were marks. No mention if that was trunks on or trunks off. So 3 points, 3 whole answers right there.
Oh my God, we're winning.
Okay, John, what has that done to the scores?
Well, the bloke at the back is telling me that it's not 3 points. It's
Well, they got 3 right, and I'd say 5 points apiece.
Right, well,
No, you got the wrong way round.
I've got it completely the wrong way around. So, Team Josie is now on 5 points, and Team Jamie has an enormous 30 points.
We'll sort that out in a minute or in post. Oh, wait, it's live. Thank you, John. As you've probably noticed, we here at Bit on the Side pride ourselves on accuracy, but also on being in touch with the youth of today. I mean, we're blessed, we're disco, and we have our fingers on the pulse of new emerging talent. Pray silence for Gay and Alan. Oh, come on. Guys, welcome to the show. Gay, Alan. Get your bells in order, that's the main thing. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Bit on the Side. First of all, I have dabbled in a bit of bell ringing.
Ooh.
Indeed, Alan. Now, do I need a sort of professional bell, or can I just use a household bell? Can I just use whatever's lying around?
It won't work very well because these bells are very carefully engineered so that the clapper only moves in one direction.
It's
so
the
you
clapper,
can
guys. It's
control
all
it.
about the clapper. So I couldn't just maybe gather some people on my street and do it with our doorbells. That just wouldn't work.
You could try, but the bells will probably ding all over the place.
It probably would ding all over the place. Okay. Yeah, if I had £1. Teams, take your positions behind the bells, please. Off you go. Now, teams, I'm sure that you recognise, and audience, that you recognise that beautiful rendition of our very own theme tune. It's what Oakenfold would have wanted, and it's that tune that I want you to learn. Now, Gay, would you explain briefly what they have in front of them and what they're going to need to do?
You have 5 bells in front of them. Hey, no cheating.
Try to put them back in the order. Back in order when you mix them up.
Carefully moved it out of place. I want you to pick up 1 bell each and hold it by the handle so that this round bit is resting on the thumb and finger.
We call that the thumb,
guard,
yep.
And just ring it. Beautifully.
Okay, you've got a few minutes of relief, you're lucky, to contemplate some purchases, and maybe you want to turn down the volume during the break. It's just a suggestion. See you in a minute. Welcome back to Bit on the Side Sunday game show, extracting more Big Brother juice than putting Craig Phillips and Shabazz in a blender. We're trying to piece together the week like a den trying desperately to think of something to rhyme with me. During the break, our teams have been hard at it, trying to fashion a version of the Big Brother theme tune using the medium of handbells. To be honest, the audience have had to be physically restrained from leaving. Terry, did you get a grip of Josie's clangers?
Yes, we're experts on campanology now.
Fantastic. Let's hear it.
There we go.
Oh, go on.
Oh, sorry.
Can you tease anything out of Tashi's little ring? What? Off you go. He has truly got musical bones. Yeah, very impressive, guys. Have you been practicing? Well, okay. Gay and Alan, which team do you think deserves the points?
Well, I would have taken off marks for sabotage during the break, but both teams tried to sabotage each other.
Okay, fair enough.
We didn't. They were messing.
You kept it copied, Christian. You copied.
We didn't know the order.
Bloody Manx.
Order.
They look really nice. Oh, thank you. They both did very well. I think this team actually had a slightly nicer sound to it.
They played the wrong order.
You should give them that. Okay. Rich, why
What a
didn't
crock
we
of
win?
shit!
Okay.
You had a gap. Alan, looking for the marks.
So, Alan, yeah, marks, please.
We have 3 to Josie's team and 7.
To Jamie's. Fantastic. Okay.
He just spoke to you. He just
Gay and
spoke to you.
Alan, thank you so much. We'll be seeing you later in the show if these two don't rip each other's heads off. Teams, back to your desks, please. John, can you fine-tune the scores as they trample over the audience?
It's all got terribly complicated, Alice, but I reckon
You're
that
almost
Team
going
Josie... Team Josie is still behind with 8 points, with a massive, unassailable lead, I reckon. Team Jamie with 37.
You can ring the bell!
I was told he had a maths stat. That's the only reason I got him in. Yes. It's my favourite time of the show. John, make haste across the stage, for we shall play... More or less the same.
Yeah!
Yes, the game where you tell me whether something is more or less or the same. Team Josie, you're going to go first, and we want to know what is the longest time our housemates have held down a job for. Yes, some of them actually have been deemed fit enough for work. OK, John, who is the first housemate, please? Ah, he's from the mean streets of Peckham, but went to a top private school. But how long did Anton manage to hold down a job for? John, please reveal.
Coming out.
It's not a buzz around.
It's not a buzz around.
Relax.
4 months, OK.
That's it?
That's not very long, is it? Anton lists his occupation as a musician, says he's been in this job forever, and the longest time he's been out of work is never. So let's hope that modesty can get him another job. OK, who's he up against, please, John? OK, Maisie. She doesn't lift a finger in the Big Brother house, but is she a shiner in the workplace? How do you think she's held down a job for more or less or the same as Anton?
Let me just...
Less or the same.
When they say 4 months, is that how long they've been out of work for?
No, how long they've kept a job for?
Oh, more. No, I don't know.
Shut it!
Pipe down.
Right.
I'm going to let Terry...
You're all fired.
She's probably got some kind of Saturday job that, she reckons is
Like in a hairdresser's
like a
or
career.
something.
Oh, man, Johnny said that.
push
No,
you-
I can't imagine her working anywhere.
I'm going to push you for an answer.
I'm going to say less.
OK, let's see if you're right. Is it less? Yes. Maisie lists model/up-and-coming TV presenter as her occupation, which is a long-winded way of saying office temp, I should know. OK, so who's she up against?
What, she's only been in work for 2 months at a time?
No, she did a bit of modelling.
OK, who's
at
up next,
the play
please, John?
variety at primary school.
John, who's up next? They'll talk forever. It's lovely Tashi. Look, she's there and there. It's magic. OK, but Tashi's been evicted from the Big Brother house, but how long does it take for her to get shown the door at work? So do you think it's more or less or the same as Maisie?
I think more.
She doesn't know the answer herself.
You lived in Bristol for a bit, and we like to work. We're grafters in Bristol, so I think more.
OK, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Team Josie's saying more. Let's find out if they're
3 months,
right.
I'd say.
It's less at 2 days. 2 days? Is that I've only ever done one little thing. She wrote on her Big Brother application that an office manager was her worst boss because he was anal with us. What does that mean exactly?
Anal what?
He was anal with us.
Oh, right. No, he just, wouldn't let me go and eat chocolate whenever I wanted. You had to sit down all day.
I'm going to stop it there.
Horrendous.
Who's up next, John? It's Aaron. He claims he's the best thing that's ever happened to his current employer, but has that helped him, that sort of arrogance? Is he more or less or the same number of days as Tashi?
I think definitely more.
Let's see if it's right, please, John. John? John! Next.
More.
Bloody hell. Yeah, it's more. Flipping heck. Right, John, eyes on me, yeah? John, eyes on me, babe, all right. No, not yet. Yeah, all right now, fine, Rebecca. Oh, bloody hell. Right, Rebecca has worked in a gentleman's club, but how long do you think for? Same. More or less or the same?
I think the same.
Okay.
No, more. Yeah.
I think she had a few
Let's say more. Let's see if it's more. 10 years. Okay. She spends time with men for a lot of money. money, so that means Aden will be leaving the house with a hefty sum to pay.
I can't believe that.
Okay, now your turn, Jamie and Tashi. Christian, our handsome web trends man, aka #Wilf, has been clocking up all the mentions that our housemates have received from online media since they entered the house. So that's anything from nuts to the Times. But what percentage share did each housemate get? Let's have the first one, please, John. And don't make me shout at you again. I don't like to do it. It's Louise. Okay, she's beautiful. She's the house hottie, but won't fart in front of anyone. But is creating a. Oh no, she will. She'll fart in front of anyone. That's what she'll do.
Yeah. She trumps.
But she trumps. She trumps.
Yeah.
She trumps. Is she creating a ripple in the online world? Okay, let's find out. How many men? She's got 9%, okay, of the mentions in the house.
Wow.
Out of all the online mentions, she's got 9%. But who is up next? It's Heaven. Do you think she would get more or less or the
It's got to be
same?
less.
I think it's got to be more.
No, you're kidding me.
No, fuck, honestly.
Well, she claims to achieve whatever she wants with mind.
She's crazy.
So how many times people have been talking about it? That's less.
Has she managed to telepathically persuade the media?
More. I'm going to go, trust me, more.
More or less or the
You've
same,
been in
please?
the house, you've not had the internet for a week.
Yeah, I know, but she's...
Don't listen to them. 'cause they're
Jamie,
trying to tell you the
final
wrong
answer,
word.
please.
Right, more.
They're saying more. Let's find out.
Oh.
It was the same, exactly the same.
At least it was the same.
She was actually mentioned in the LA Times for being Pammy Anderson's favourite. Wowzers, what a claim to fame. Next up, please, John.
Let it
It's
go.
Tom.
Let it go.
Okay, he was instrumental in Naked Conga, but is he more or less or the same, popular or lavish-wise in online media?
It's got to be more, I reckon.
No, it is going to be more. It's got to be more than that.
They're saying more.
I think it's more.
Let's find out if it's more, please.
More.
Oh, it was less. Tom was making headlines for tashing on with Aaron. Tom described his type as dark, slim, fashionable and quirky, but you sometimes have to settle when you go in the house, don't you? Okay, so who's up next, please, John? It's J-Man. He admits his favourite website is porn.
More.
But do you think he is more or less or the same in terms of online mentions?
More.
They're saying more. Let's find out, John. 4%. I know. It's a low score, but I'm sure he won't mind. Before he went in the house, Jay admitted the only newspaper he reads is The Sport for tits and nuts, etc., as long as it's got lots of pictures. So he'll be fine. Finally, who have we got, John? Mark. Okay, do you think he's more or less or the same as Jay?
More.
Okay, let's say more. Let's find out, please, John. Yes!
Thank God.
Mark has the highest percentage of mentions out of all the housemates. O to the M to the G. They're even talking about him being a possible winner. What do we think? Not sure.
Yes.
Okay, John, back to my child. Back to the scoreboard. What are the scores saying?
Yeah, I can't find all the cards for that. In last place, still Josie with 23 points. But in the lead, still a huge lead, it's Jamie with 42 points.
After the break, we'll be cracking out the Enigma machine to help us work out what Alex has been talking about. Plus, we have exclusive news, and one of these teams will win a mystery money can't buy star prize item taken directly from the Big Brother house. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Bit on the Side, the Sunday game show, asking pointless questions about people dressed as chickens and shit. The tension in here is palpable, like being in a green room with Jamie and Darren Lyons. Actually, in fact, being in a green room with Jamie and anyone, pretty much. The scores are as tight as a Den's MC set, so all is truly to play for. Time for some exclusive Big Brother news now. This stuff is fresher than Alex's complexion. In a moment, I'll be asking you questions about it, and this is all complete guesswork. So I knew you'd get there in the end. I knew I'd get a boo. Don't think you can revise this. It's all guesswork. Okay, Josie and Terry, here's your first question that you couldn't possibly know the answer to, and you probably won't. At 9:30 a.m., which housemate was offering fashion advice to unkempt dad, Aaron? Who do you think's a kind of fashionista that might feel like they're an authority on something?
I think Heaven.
Maisie.
Why are you cupping your breast?
I don't know.
It's not clear. Okay.
I thought it might help me with the scores.
Is it Heaven?
Would you think Maisie? Just because she's a bit bland, isn't she?
amazing. I love the way Heaven can't pronounce her R's. I love people who
quite
can't
sweet,
pronounce
isn't
their
it?
R's.
It's quite endearing.
Yeah, R's.
Oh.
Yeah. R's. R's.
Nice little sneer from the corner.
Yeah, I know, such a
Says
sneer.
she.
Observation.
So are you going with
Honestly,
Heaven or
it's
are you
like
going with
being with
Maisie?
loads
Right, are we going with Heaven or Maisie?
We'll go with Maisie.
Maisie,
Should we see if it is Maisie?
I know you look at me and think, oh God, he looks like a professor, or he looks like
You
he's
don't
trying
look
to
like
be
a
someone's
professor.
dad.
You just you don't dress rocky, like not rocky, but you know, a bit alternative or anything. You don't dress anything like that.
Yeah, but from my era, I'd be like way out there. But to you
I'm
kids,
sure you really wouldn't have been way out there. I'm sure you probably wore like a band t-shirt and some ripped jeans.
When I'm at home, I wear lots of like ripped jeans and ripped t-shirts and sort of like real high cut skinny t-shirts and stuff like that. And honestly,
oh, high cut.
Nice. Lovely. High cut. Oh. He just wears loads of ripped stuff. Ripped t-shirts, ripped jeans.
Well, what does Tom
so it
wear?
was Tom. Would you take
really
advice from the
fashionable.
Skins reject, the hot pants wearing Skins reject?
Well, I was going to say, I know he's from Birmingham, but it's Solihull, so you're safe there. You won't walk around like him if you lived in Moseley or Bolsall.
He wears the same blouses as me. I've seen him sport the same see-through shirt.
I'm not going to get a spandex thong on, doesn't he?
Do you think he's an authority on fashion?
I love the way he goes, when I'm at home, I'm really fashionable, like, you know, but I just thought I'd save it because I'm in the Big Brother house. So.
I'm toning it down. I'm toning it down because I'm on national television. Okay. Jamie and Tashi, here's your question. At 14:42, precisely, we found out Jay has an emotional attachment to a particular food. But what food is it?
Protein shakes.
Oh, he was quite...
Don't take that as my final answer. Hang on.
Is that not technically a drink?
Wrong show, but...
He needs to eat protein a lot because otherwise he's going to lose loads of weight and turn
like
into
spinach
like a
steam.
skinny rat.
That could be tuna or chicken, though.
He likes tuna.
He likes tuna.
Are you just going to say...
He hides it under his pillow.
Right, tuna.
Yeah.
Anyone
Right.
that hides tuna under their pillow is going to have some form
They
of
must
emotional
like
bond.
it a lot. Let's see if you're right.
He does.
How can it be everything though when we had 350 quid? Where's the chicken? Where's, you know what I mean?
That's what I think they've done it on purpose.
There's no way we've got 350 quid up a shop and I don't care what they say. It's not fair. Gives me cottage cheese.
The answer was, in fact, cottage cheese.
Wrong protein.
The wrong protein, but you're right, he is proteinaholic.
Addicted, yeah,
What do you think he's going to do if he doesn't get it?
He'll cry.
Do you think he'll
Well,
also
not
just
necessarily
become...
cry.
He was trying to eat his arm the other day. He was like, you know, if I don't get
wasn't
my
his
protein,
arm.
I'm going to eat my arm. Hand.
That was no arm.
So do you think will he get grouchy? Will he just become a size... Will he become a size 0? Maybe he'll go really kind of skinny like Tom.
He'd probably lose loads of weight if he doesn't eat his cottage cheese, but he definitely hides tuna under his pillow. You can smell it a mile off. Trust me.
That's not tuna.
I think we need to get somebody to do some laundry in the Big Brother house. Okay, back to Josie and Terry. At 16:30 this afternoon, Big Brother set Faye a secret task, disses for kisses. What is the prize?
This is for kisses. The prize would be, she's a wrestler, so it might be a new wrestling costume.
I love getting a little insight into the way Josie's mind works. It's quite incredible. She's a wrestler, disses, kisses. It's like, as the cogs move, it's quite fascinating. Okay, so what are we thinking?
I think that she'll get to kiss... oh, God.
She likes Aaron, doesn't she?
Yeah.
What? So yeah, but this is for kisses. What? Yeah, but what's her prize? What? Her prize would be to kiss Aaron.
To kiss whoever she wants without their permission. That one's a bit
yeah.
odd.
Yeah, this is what would
A new, I'd say like
immunity.
I know what it is.
Hey?
A date with Aaron.
I mean, they did do a task about walking around the garden.
Yeah, or
so.
it'd be a date. It'd be
A date
a date
with Aaron.
with anyone
They're
she
not-
wants, anyone she likes.
A date with anyone she wants.
Or a
Okay.
new wrestling costume.
Right.
With the wrestling costume.
Which one are you thinking?
Can't I have both?
No, because they're almost different
The
answers.
wrestling costume optional.
Okay, a date then.
A date. Okay, let's see if you're right.
Big Brother wants you to diss, then kiss all the male housemates.
Anton, you're a fucking dickhead, you are. That is absolutely fucking disgusting. You've actually disgusted me.
Oh, Jay, I'm disgusted by you.
That's like really put me off you. That's like that's put me off
Well
you
on
a
top.
bit. You must have smelt really bad. Can I have a kiss on the cheek? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll let you off. Oh.
Do you know what I was preparing to?
Oh.
You successfully dissed all the male housemates and got a kiss in return. So, which male housemate will be your hot date?
I'm gonna go for Aaron.
Very good. It was a chicken dinner for two. A hot Okay, and that was a really hard task. A hot girl trying to get kisses from horny boys. That was obviously really, really difficult. Okay, your next one, Team Jamie. Mark, Tom and Alex formed a band at 5 o'clock this evening. What is the band's name? Don't buzz, Tashi, for the love of God.
Okay.
Who?
Mark, Tom and Alex formed a band.
Yes.
I know the answer. Tom Alex.
You used to be in a band, Jamie.
We had a wedding and they got married and it was Tom Alex and it was your dirty, dirty, filthy fox got married to the other fox.
Are you awake? Are you having like a night terror?
No.
I think she's been possessed. It's like Most Haunted. Okay, let's see if you're right.
I don't know what the answer is.
1, 2, 3, go!
There's bigger things going on. We've just created a band.
Don't lie.
We're so good.
What's your name? What's your name?
Pink shade of Monkey Willie.
No, you never would have got that.
Possibly an even more ridiculous name, Pink Shade of Monkey Willie. I think a really catchy one, if you ask me. And that was today's news you couldn't possibly have known the answer to until now. John, give us the scores, please.
Well, it's a bit of a comeback from Team Josie, but still much more work to do. They've got 28 points. Team Jamie has 42.
There's literally almost nothing to play for as we hit the Fast and Furious buzzers round. Fingers at the ready, 5 points for a correct answer. Which housemate's name is actually Hannah May?
Big brother, me fanny ass.
Team Josie.
Amazing.
That's correct. Which housemate listed their 3 luxury items as condoms, hats, and condoms?
Oh, coming out. Condoms, hats, and
Condoms.
Jay.
Incorrect, it was Anton. Which housemate said they don't have a career because they haven't grown up yet?
My little boobies are coming out to play.
Tashi, they are, and I can literally see nipple. Okay, what's the answer, please? I can't.
Can you repeat the question?
No, if you don't know,
Maisie.
the answer was Mark. A £7,000 fur jacket was which housemate's most expensive
My little
purchase?
boobies are coming
Team
out to
Jamie.
play. Amazing.
The answer was Heaven. Which housemate listed Amy Winehouse and Pete Doherty as the celebrities they'd
Big
most
brother,
like to
me fanny
have
ass.
sex with? Josie.
Tom.
Yes. Which housemate supports? Yeah. Which housemate supports the Conservative Party 110%?
Big brother, me fanny ass.
Team Josie.
Harry.
Correct.
Yeah.
Who said she's learnt not to give oral sex too often, or the relationship becomes complicated? Team Jamie.
Rebecca.
The answer is Tashi.
You're not in the poo, are you?
Oh, and that familiar noise, which we'll hear one more time,
You're not in the poo, are you?
means we're at the end of the round and the end of the quiz. Ah, so it's over to John for the all-important final scores.
Well, it's an unbelievable comeback. Coming up on the rails, Team Jamie are 42 and Team Josie 43.
Well, this week's winning team are Team Josie, which means you have the chance to take home one of this week's 3-star prizes.
It's over. Forget
You
it.
could
Forget
win
it. It's
the
over.
Big Brother dining room table complete with 14 chairs. Ooh, come on. The Big Brother kitchen island with gas hob included. Or Heaven sweaty chicken outfit. Ooh, choose an envelope, guys.
Oh, thanks, Alice. That's really nice of you, because I'm a winner.
Ooh.
What have we got?
Oh, we've won a sweaty chicken outfit.
This actually still smells of sick, so that's yours to keep. Oh, and also, I've actually got a special little present for you, Terry, because it's your last show.
Thanks.
So we've got you a one-way ticket on the megabus to Manchester.
You know what? Listen, it means I can get a drink now after 1 o'clock in the morning because it's not shut.
Terry, are you going to miss us?
Do you know, Will, I'll miss that. Well, I'm going to see Jamie. I'm going to his gig next week in Derby.
Oh, right, everybody go down, apparently.
Sold out.
Let's all be there.
Just like his band did.
Where's he playing?
It's a big secret.
Is it a secret gig? Oh, interesting.
You'll have
I'll find
to
out.
tweet me.
That's your lot for this Sunday. Thanks to all my guests, Jamie, Tashi, Josie and Terry. Don't miss tomorrow's bit on the side when Emma Willis will hopefully be revealing which housemates have been nominated. I've been Alex Levine, and to play us out, it's Gay and Aaron.